1,000 jobs and just moved out of his brother's place. So give it up for Mr. Merritt Chan!
What's up, New York City? How you doing tonight? I haven't been here in a year and a half, and we got guards up. You were right, this could be a salad bar. Actually, you know, if you move it up just 3 feet, I could actually be perceived as the Pope, for God's sakes. Maybe that could be one of my 1,000 jobs. Because I actually tried being a priest once. I actually studied to do that, except I didn't like when you have like communion, and you know they tried to throw the asperol where they spray all the water with for the holy water. I'm like, this doesn't fucking work. And so the priest that I was being mentored by was actually like, Barrett, why don't you bring your own tool next time and do your own stuff, use your imagination. So I'm thinking like to myself, Alex Starr, what would he do? So I brought the super soaker. Yeah. Fired. I've had so many jobs in the lifetime. Maybe it wasn't 1,000. All right. But I was going to say, what other jobs could we do with this? I could actually be a mime. Actually, it was on 3 feet. But thank God I didn't do that shit. Tried being a waiter over the past year. That didn't work out. So people give me attitudes, and they're like, you know, excuse me, young man, can I have some fresh squeezed orange juice? Be like, I got your fresh squeeze right here, grandma. Fired. But right now, actually, I have a good job. I'm actually doing the vaccine. So what I do with you, Mike, I do almost every day. So, hell, be just glad you have Obamacare, first of all. But two, just you have a CEO working for you. Literally, that's actually my name, though, but literally, that's the way I see it. I'm actually doing that. That's where I'm doing my comedy now. Like, literally, I have not been on a stage, so I just do it at work. I tell jokes at work. Like, literally, people come up that I know. Like, if Alex Starr came in there, I would actually do a joke. I can't actually give the vaccines because I'm not a nurse. Thank the Lord, I guess. I've had a lot of jobs. Actually, no. Never been a nurse. Never moved bed pins in hospital. Oh, no, I'm surprised. But anyway, I love doing that. Like taking the vaccine and going up to them. And I'm like, I'll pretend you're the person, like a friend of mine. I'll be like, all right, you got a CEO working for you. Let's go ahead. Take off those gray pants and let's do this. I'll pretend like I'm Lizzie Chow from, what's it called, Hangover. He's like, oh, take the gray pants off. Take your dark gray shirt off. Let's go. That's dark gray, that's light gray. And let's get this vaccine going. And by the time people are like, oh my gosh, Snare, are you colorblind? I'll be like, oh yeah. And then let's go, come on. I know my left from my right, come on. Oh wait, I'm also dyslexic. And by the time the people are like running around and stuff like that, I'm like, let's go over to the anaphylactic table and let's pray for that. Yeah, but then people are really hyperventilating at that point. So by that time, they do need medical attention. And I actually am certified CPR, I'm certified in a lot of stuff, active shooter, I mean, a lot of stuff's happening now. This actually, yeah, you would want me though, I would protect you. Walter, come on. How many active shooters have we had in the past year and a half? And you have me protecting you. If I can protect your Mike, I can protect everyone else from that. Yeah, I'm just saying, I love you. No, I have had a lot of jobs over the years, but thank God through this pandemic, I've been able to keep this one job. And it really is a good job, and I'm going for a promotion, training. I'm actually gonna be the division supervisor or possibly even a safety officer. So you have me. 1,000 jobs stops this year, all in the pandemic. I can't believe that. But also, I am moving out of my brother's place. He's moving back home with his now fiance. And it's my youngest brother. So it's like, you know, the oldest is always the one that gets along with all the brothers. I have 2 brothers. The middle one's like an introvert, and he's kind of different. But my youngest brother was always being picked on by the 2 oldest in the house, you know, mom or dad. He used to go to our neighbor's house over there and bounce up and down on their tramp, Irene. That's the name of their daughter, Irene. And she was a tramp. He actually got abducted once and molested by these Green Berets in the neighborhood. Some of you might call them the Girl Scouts, whatever. I remember one day when I moved into his apartment, like one day I was really tired coming off of work and I was using my 1,000 jobs. Maybe, I don't know what I was doing, but I grabbed a beer out of the fridge. I thought it was mine, but it might have been his. And he had this stare on his face like, what the fuck did you just do? And I'm like, come on, bro. I thought when we moved in, you said mi casa and su casa. And he's like, no, Barrett, I said, mess mi casa, and you're out there on your big white ass. Anyway, I tell you what, people are having a lot of sex these days. I actually would walk there. Before I moved in to his apartment, I actually lived in, they moved into my townhouse, him and his fiance, when they were going out before, they moved back from California. And I swear to God, I had so many times where you walk into the house at the wrong time, they're actually doing it in the other room. You know how embarrassing that is? You walk in, I will hear them, they'll be like, and I'll be like, number one, you know, do the eye, guys, take a seat and stick with it. Or number 2, any faster, and I'm calling the Guinness Book of World Records, number 2. Or number 3, the third thing I want to thank is These walls must be so goddamn thin, I can tear them down and roll a joint and smoke with Alex Starr, for God's sake, at this point. And I won't get caught by the police. Remember, I have the employment record, not the criminal record. Anyway, how much time do we got? I have stories to tell. I got facts. I'll wrap up. Oh, all right, fine. Let's see. Actually, we've taken up enough time. Let's wrap up here. I got to give a speech at my brother's wedding. I was supposed to be a groomsman. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to tell, but he's going to play a song. Their DJ's going to play a lot of Coldplay songs. You know, Chris Martin, Yellow, or Speed of Sound, or Viva La Vida. And I remember we went to a concert of theirs once. He's a big fan. I like Coldplay, but I can't help laughing my ass off when I'm there. You might be laughing off here at the Common Show. I'm laughing at Coldplay concerts. Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow have literally 2 kids before they got split up. They literally have 2 kids, get this, named Moses and Apple. I'm serious. One's named for a prophet, the second one is a fruit. And he's playing them at his wedding and going all over the place. I mean, I am Merit CEO. Can you imagine the shit I have taken? This has been a curse all my life. I feel relieved. But I'm thinking to myself, you know, at the speech, give me your opinions. Let's make an opinion here. If I go up there and I say, if you like Coldplay so much, why don't you just name your kids like Gwendolyn Paltrow and Chris Martin? Let's think of it. Let's say maybe Peter, that's his name, or Paul, Mary, or maybe Jesus himself. And let's say maybe cheesecake or eggplant parmesan. What do you think? First one will be a first prophet, and the second one will be a second course dinner. What do you think? Come on, give me your applause. All right. New York City, I'm your CEO, I'm Merit Chao. Thank you so much.
All right. Keep it going for Merit Chao. Okay, that.